Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright. No, wait, it's Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. No, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yep, it's one of those. I said. We finished the investigation of day 2, and we got to the court, and now we're going to see the kid's testimony of what happened, and hopefully get some answers. Because I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
I think as far as America is concerned, kids can't testify in court.
Right.
So, who knows what Japan is doing, but...
Nice city. Eyes, bad guy. Samurai took him down. If I had my camera with me, you didn't have it with you? Let me press that. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Talk with the woods. Off the path. Yeah, you know the studios are in a valley there? Go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. Going to the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
Oh, you went straight to the studio.
I got kinda lost in the way. Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? There was a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Steel Samurai took down that pow. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. What do I think I should do?
I don't know. Why wouldn't he have his camera on him?
I present the camera and see if that gets anything.
Yeah.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. What?
I said yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Nice face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera,
What?
Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. This game is old, I guess.
Wow. What, like 2008?
I don't know. Apparently digital cameras were new back then. I bet you have to explain it to old men, at least.
Wow.
How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody... What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Well, then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Glued to the action. Gotta always say so. Yeah, I'm gonna start pressing everything. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, that tells exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Goes for the bad guy. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Then the bad guy stopped moving. Give me details of that. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Or should I play this? Wait and see what happens, or press him harder.
Can we save?
I can save as much as I want.
Yeah, because I don't know the right answer here, but I want to see. Let's press him because I don't know. I don't know what the.
Cody. But what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? If he couldn't watch it, he was watching something else or show evidence. What are your thoughts?
Well, by process of elimination, I don't think he would be watching something else. And if we show evidence, we don't have evidence for.
Unless the evidence we show is the camera, like he was busy using that.
Theoretically, I guess. He didn't know how to use it and was, like, finagling the camera, so to speak. He supposedly saw... Do you want to try to show the camera, or do you want to just go with something else? Yeah, show the camera.
I mean, it's an idea, I don't know. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? The camera? Question mark? Take that! Here's my proof. Is that the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey. Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You've got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking.
Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could have just stand there watching his hero. And not take a picture.
Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he said more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hatkins testify once more. But very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. No photo. I guess we're gonna have to do more pressing. Unless you have an idea.
I do not.
So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground. Steel Samurai. What?
Cody said that he saw the Steel Samurai, like, limping to Studio 1. And he said that he was moving strangely before he fell. So, maybe we mention that? Like, bring up the picture as evidence?
Maybe. Let's do more pressing, then we'll be sure. That's all that happened. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens on. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard or let it slide.
Press him, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey. Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Interesting. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Okay, so we present the evidence that he, always keeps all the pictures of the winning shot. And so you want to just delete them. Objection! You gave this to me, and I am using it against you now. Cody! Anything you say or do will be used against you in the court of law.
Yep.
What? Man, every time you see Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Why don't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Do you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way.
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
But Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake, or the Steel Samurai didn't win.
The last one.
Yeah, that's the cool one. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible that the Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said that the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. The order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Crying. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right. Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error. What is this all about?
Hammer was the victim, Steel Samurai was the victim, there was no victim. Well, I mean, Steel Samurai was the victim, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're finding out. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see?
No.
Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. It's the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss O'Beg said in her testimony? The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What?
Show us, quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. But looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. That's Studio 2. Not Studio 1. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Should I put it this S? I mean, the two up there?
The two, yeah.
This one?
I don't know.
Either one?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
The S is like standing for studio,
Yeah, you're right, two is
but
what you want.
it could be like, I don't know. I don't think it matters that much, but
That's the
whatever.
two is more clear, I think. Take that! Your Honor,
Yeah.
look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
Eh? What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Studio 2. Yeah.
yeah.
Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. Which one? I assume the path being blocked because that means it changes entirely who could be there and stuff, I think. I mean, the
Yeah.
trailer is also there, which is also... I don't know
Well, I
which
guess
one.
the other one is right, but the path is blocked is probably the right answer.
The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Obey, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that victim, Jack Hammer, stole this costume.
You do
The
have proof.
sleeping stuff, right? Because that proves that
Yeah.
it was a purposeful making him sleep. I have proof.
You do.
You do, Mr. Wright? You're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Pills.
This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Bandit Mr. Powers spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Hammer's body.
Well, fingerprint the body is bottle is like an option, but
Yeah, I think it's too late to test Powers' blood.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they already would have examined Hammer's body, right? So fingerprint the bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Do we get another day now, or can it be done? This court will suspend proceedings in the current trial for today. Woody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answers to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Yeah, it's the max. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Whew. That was a close one.
You were saved by a hair. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
But me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Doing it. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are.
I do remember this trial, this case being like a difficulty jump, because you gotta do way more in this one compared to the others. But so far, anyway.
Significantly more, yeah.
3:27 p.m. on October 9th. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. You're the initial trial system. Tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got no time to waste. I mean, I could talk about some stuff with her. Might as well. It's more than usual. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime is Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Is Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP powers Wright. Is that a hint that we should go to him? I mean, we might as well go there before we go to the studio, because we'll be trapped in there for a while, going to all these different places.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Did you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha 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 ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? And then nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor, straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a 5-star years ago. He gave up being a star 5 years ago, rather. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Well, on to the studio. Oh, your favorite character.
Wow.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Manila. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arr, I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on him, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Well, let's, I guess, go to the employee area and then we'll go the other way. Sound good?
Sounds fine. How long have you been recording for?
41 minutes.
Okay.
You feeling tired? Do you want to stop right now, or?
No, I'm just curious, that's all.
If you're sure. I guess they're not filming today, either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
No. No touching.
They...
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique indeed.
No. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
This theme song again.
It's great.
Yeah, the plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I had to take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there's any traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No. Everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright?
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Prosecutor Edgeworth. How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Wow.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, a bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints in the bottle.
So that means...
Yep. Sounds like he was the one who put Powers to sleep, but was none other than the victim.
So I was right. There's Jackhammer's fingerprints. And investigation again. So how goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Bowers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Well,
Let's see.
onwards. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to the studio too. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. And he put on the suit just for funsies? October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
That's all she had to say, apparently. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear.
Wow.
Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear.
Well,
Trailer. Anyone in here? Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed.
that's weird. Why would she be cleaning up if she didn't clean anything?
Well, we
What did
came
she
in and we did a
clean?
trade, and then she probably got completely distracted and stopped cleaning.
Maybe.
Unless you see something new here. It's where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. And we could get, like, Maya's to speak of all the movies, but...
No.
This incinerator, I just keep seeing it. What about here? Any new clues here? This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Where's the bone?
I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. Yeah, it's missing the bones. What could that mean? Can I talk about this
They were
now?
burned.
Yeah, incinerator. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, like you could stab somebody with it.
Maybe.
Light van for moving staff and equipment. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Let's see,
Okay, can you pause it quick?
yes.
Yeah, they piss me off.
Resume right when you say that. Yes, she's mad at the birds' noises.
She didn't give me a countdown. I didn't know.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
I
my
hate
fault.
these birds. No. No, don't be upset. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm not genuinely mad at you. But yes, those birds are the worst.
Let's, as soon as I remember how to leave this place. I don't think we can present anything to her. Let's leave again. There's nobody in the trailer. I don't think there's anything we can present to her. Unless this doing this, like, proves that it was him. That's right. So big, what do you think of this? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Guess it's not important. Let's leave this place. Maybe now we go to the detention center. Oh, got anything? No, she wants to know about the pills. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. Wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. You got any ideas?
Not really.
Well, actually, we didn't go in the dressing room. Maybe there's something
Oh, there it is.
there.
Yeah, Penny, you're kind of fucking sus here. Where did the bones go? Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But what? WP's innocent.
Yeah, that's sus. That's hella sus. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No! No! Big no. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film the way it was too.
Film set. Was that trailer part of the film set then? Huh. The last episode. But what do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No, no.
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? Like, think of all the loss of profits when they just stop doing it for no reason.
Yeah. This is how you go down as a company. It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. We'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
What are they asking? What are you asking for?
Evidence that they'll be sad. This. Evidence that they'll be
Oh,
sad
yeah.
that when it just ends.
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago. You tell us what happened 5 years ago.
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
So someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was there at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of Gumshoe.
There he is. The massive
Camera
man.
pans over and he just covers the screen.
Yeah. He's so fucking huge.
What, you're still slinking around? You like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. The recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have. Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. The sleeping pill bottle. Take that! Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's our proof that he used those pills on Powers? The steak plate. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so... This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Old Bay? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bay. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning.
Excuse me? What the?
Suddenly, the Mafia's involved. Or probably if this was without the localization, it's the Yakuza, but still.
Right. My god.
It's the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell into the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. She was an accident involving Jack Hammer. Well, now we know why the fence is like that.
Yep.
Well, guess we can go present that to Vasquez. This episode is 1 hour and 2 minutes long. You want to keep going a little, or are you good?
I don't know. I can go either way.
We'll go a little bit more. And if we get to the trial, then we'll definitely stop there.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Outside Studio 2. I assume this is the person I'm supposed to present this to. It just makes sense. Like, talk. She's not even looking.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old back.
Old? She means the security leader, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Nick, she went inside the trailer. Guess we're going in there too.
You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So, I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I meant.
But where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought up that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
So that's why she had the photo.
She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
What? This is valuable evidence. Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Well, we're screwed.
Who are they?
Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial is tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so bad? It's Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that. Where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Hold it right there. I've heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez. You're coming down to the precinct with me now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was late. I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They literally saved our life.
Yeah, literally.
I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Dun, dun,
That's why Gumshoe's the goat.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the GOAT is, it is an acronym for greatest of all time.
Yeah. Ding. Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Yeah.